Hey everybody, welcome back to Angie's Awakening. If you're new to my YouTube channel, thanks so much for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Truly appreciated. I want to thank all of my new subscribers as well as people who have been with me for a while. Shout out to everybody. Thanks so much for your love and support. If you're new to my YouTube channel, I want to let everybody know that I am open for personal and private readings for the month of December. So if you are called to any of the readings that you've seen me post, you can reach out to me via email at angiesawakening1111@gmail.com. I want to also let everyone know that all my readings at this time are 50% off. I still have openings, so if you'd like to book a reading with me, feel free to send me an email and I will respond. So yeah, let's hop into the reading. So this one is going to be hopefully a quickie. I don't want to do a really long reading today. I just want to post out some content. I'm really in a pumped up mood. I came home early from work today, which was awesome. I went for a walk for like an hour and a half. I had my dinner. I cleaned up a little bit. Like, this afternoon has been blessed. So I'm going to be doing a video. So yeah, we're going to be asking Spirit the question, what is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we have 3 piles for you to choose from. So we have pile number 1 that says attachment, letting go, resurrection, fear. We have pile number 2 that says loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. Pile number 3, which is goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, wholeness, and moonlight goddess, repressed emotions, healing, reflection. So, do your thing, pick your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hey, pile number 1. So, in case you missed the intro, I want to let everybody know, thanks so much for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Truly appreciated. I want to let everyone know that I am open still for the month of December. So from now until December 31st, I will be providing all my personal and private readings at 50% off. So if you're called to any of the messages that I have today or in general and just want to book a personal private reading with me, in the description bar below this video, you'll see that I have different types of services that I offer at this time. So you can book your service with me today. So yes, I'm going to set this up here and then I'm just going to jump into your reading, pile number 1. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe as well. So we have attachment. So this is letting go, restriction, and fear. So this person right now is thinking that you had let them go, right? Which is probably why you've chosen the attachment card. This person is having a lot of fear, or if you are still with this person right now, they're thinking that you may have let them go for good this time. I think your person has a lot of confidence issues and they're really afraid that if they don't make a move towards you soon or don't offer you more commitment other than what this connection currently has to offer, then you're going to be leaving them for good. So right now, this person is feeling a sense of attachment towards you. Could be a twin flame connection or soulmate connection or a higher level of connection here. Because your person feels that there is a tremendous amount of pull towards you. I'm also noticing that this person has a very curvaceous body, so you could also be someone who is like an empress or an emperor type of body type that is more full and thick and more like, but you're not like overweight or anything like that. And even if you are, this person's still seeing your body to be very alluring and very attractive. So this person is thinking that they want to come back towards you because they have a fear that you're going to walk away from them from good. I'm also noticing that this is card number 8, which is the Magician, which also signifies the infinity symbol. So I think you and this person have had many lifetimes together and have gone through many different types of cycles as well in this connection. So let's see what Tarot has to say about what they're actually thinking and feeling about you at this time, pile number 1. Spirit, please, for pile number 1, what is their person thinking and feeling about them at this time? All right. So I'm going to get one more tarot card. One more card, please, Spirit, for pile number 1. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Star in reverse. So as I talked about, this person has a lot of confidence issues. So right now, your person is thinking about, they think that you've basically ended this relationship with the Ace of Fire in reverse. They think that you've basically decided that you're going to walk away from this connection for good, right? This person right now was thinking that the connection is dead and gone, which is why they were probably very fearful that you would have walked away. I think that they want to take this connection to the next step, but then they have fears that by the time they make a decision, you're going to leave them because the connection is not what you think it is. So this person right now is kind of like going through this period where they're kind of like panicking internally because they're scared that you're going to decide to just break everything off with them, especially if you are in an actual connection with this person and not in some type of separation. This person actually really cares about you tremendously though, and they're also very dependable, and they see you as someone who is also very dependable and loyal towards them. So they're thinking that you have a very sweet type of sensual type of personality, as well as you have a really big heart and you're always there for them, which this person is starting to recognize and realize about this connection. I think in the past this person may have not understood like how serious the connection actually was, or they didn't think that this connection was actually going to be more than what it became. I think initially this person may have been entertaining other people perhaps, or was just kind of like open to going with the flow, and then this thing blossomed into more than what they had anticipated. But now they want you to know that they're starting to buckle down and get their act together. So they want to try to take this connection to another level, but don't expect fast communication because this person is being represented by the Knight of Earth, which is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow pace moving card. Like, it's an energy where this person is thinking that they want to come towards you, they want to make a move, or they want to contact you in some way, but right now they're kind of afraid, like they're checking all their boxes before they actually make a decision to come forward, right? Because right now, right, they've realized that if they are in fact with somebody else, they're realizing that there is no love in this connection, because we have the Knight of Water in reverse as well. So this person, it's funny, in your connection, they want to show up for you, but if they are with someone else, like a karmic or a third party, they don't feel the same type of love or appreciation in that connection. But this person is still somewhat a bit immature, because they are being represented 2 times as a knight. So this person is thinking, again, that they want to try to come forward and give you that commitment, that longevity, and that connection. Because in the past, I think this person may have even taken your heart for granted. And because of this now, they want to come back to reconcile, right? They know that in their mind, they didn't want to ground this connection. They thought, you know, you were... If you've told them about twin flames or soulmates or something like that, they may have thought that you were living in some type of fantasy world, or you didn't take the they didn't take the connection as seriously. But now I think you may have either walked away or something happened between you guys. But now this person is recognizing that they actually want to be emotionally invested in you, and they want to be able to provide for you in a practical sense as well. But they still don't feel ready enough to really make that decision, because they're being represented as a knight, which is someone that's still very a little bit like more immature, young, kind of carefree type of attitude. So you could be dealing with someone as well that may be a bit younger. But I see all signs here really on the table except for air signs, but you could be dealing with a, I'm hearing Virgo, Taurus. This could be even a Pisces, Cancer, and you could be dealing with all fire signs. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So let's see in the divine timing cards what this person may be coming forward. So again, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And it's time to take action. So I feel like right now this person is still very much divided. One half of them wants to take action, and then the other part of them is still believing that this connection is in a fantasy land. So they're not really sure about what they want to do. But they do know that they have love towards you, the viewer, and that they want to come forward to declare some type of offer to you. But they want to check all the boxes. They want to do everything right. They want to make sure things are stable, right? Which is this Taurosian energy, right? This is probably why you or this person are an earth sign for sure. A lot of earth signs are going to be watching this reading. So this person's actions are to kind of like check the boxes and make sure things are good before they actually make a decision. So they want this one. So last piece of advice, and then I'm going to close out this reading. So dreams again, and here we have dreams, so synchronicities again. So this is a wondrous time of healing. So again, this is like you letting go, right, to heal. So this is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw you will draw success to you. All you've ever wished for, even when which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest. So you, the viewer, may have thought that this connection was dead and gone, but Spirit wants you to know that if you actually go through a positive transformation and heal your heart and follow your dreams and passions where this connection is concerned, that this connection can actually ground and manifest. And this person is thinking about transforming as well to come back to you or be with you in more of a committed type of sense as well. So this is what I have for you, pile number one. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. If you're new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till we meet again, take care. Bye. So hey, pile number two, if you've chosen this card here, this is actually going to be your reading in terms of what is your person thinking and feeling about you. So before we begin, in case you missed the intro, I want to let everybody know that I am open for personal and private readings for the month of December at 50% off. Just to show all of you a little appreciation from me. I'm actually thinking about even extending it into the new year at the promotional price, but we'll see as time goes on. So yeah, so if you were drawn to this pile, this is going to be your reading. So I want to point out the first thing that I noticed about this pile is that you chose pile number 2, and we have card number 20, which reduces to 2. So this connection right now, what your person wants to do is balance things out between you and them. So I'm hearing that they want to reconcile very much with you if you guys are in some sort of separation. So right now, your person is going through a period of loss. So they're feeling really devastated. I think you may have decided to walk away from this connection, or, you know, something here happened where you guys maybe had an argument or something occurred between the both of you. And now your person is spending a lot of nights, I'm being shown the 9 of Swords. So they've kind of been spending a lot of nights crying, thinking about you, and wanting things to be different. I think this person may have taken your connection for granted, and so now their thoughts about you is wanting to come back and change what has now happened. So they think that they can kind of re-resurrect this connection with the resurrection word here. And so this person is really thinking a lot about you. So this could even be your twin, because this is a lot of like we have 2 here, and we also have 20, which reduces to 2, and 2 is all about balance. And so this person wants to try to come back and give you some sort of communication or some sort of offer, because they're realizing that where they're at is not what they want. They're actually very sad. So if you want to, you can send your person some love and light. I think it would help them tremendously at this time, because they're going through a very hard time, especially seeing that you're not here anymore, right? This person is hurting. So let's see exactly more in depth what they're thinking and feeling about you. Pile number 2, please, Spirit. What is their person thinking and feeling? So we have the 7 of air in reverse. We have the 2 of earth. So again, 2 is significant. So I would even look up angel number 222 in Google and see what it says about you and your connection. But 2 is definitely significant here. All right. So Hermit. I'm also hearing that you and this person had closed out a karmic cycle between both of you, especially if this is your twin. You basically decided to end a lot of karmic things that had been happening in your connection, and so a new cycle is going to begin for you guys very soon. So we have the 7 of air in reverse, followed by the 2 of earth. We have the Hermit, and we have the Page of water. So I'm feeling like it needs to be like this. So your person has now concluded, so their thoughts and feelings about you, pile number 2, is that they have now spent a lot of time within. Because the Hermit card is all about self-discovery and going within to find the answers that you're looking for. So what I'm hearing from your person is that they're thinking a lot about you at this time. They went within and they spent a lot of time by themselves, so they're no longer hanging out with a lot of people that they used to hang out with. They now have a new awareness for this connection and what it actually means to them. They've now understood that this connection is everything that they've ever wanted, and they're realizing without you in their life, in their absence, that they want you to come back. So right now, this person is strategizing. I'm hearing for a lot of them too, a lot of their spiritual gifts, especially if it's your twin, has also come online. And so this person is now starting to do things like meditating. Even some of them are doing yoga, I'm hearing, or being shown. Some of them have an artistic ability where they're painting more, or they're doing something with their hands, or some type of creative gifts that they have that they're now is coming online for them, that they've now started to do this so that they can actually be more in balance within themselves. So this person is really wanting to come back to reconcile with you. This person is also very intuitive, right? So they see you as someone who is also very intuitive. They recognize that you're someone who has been a good friend, and I'm hearing for some of you as well, a good lover as well. They see that right now you're trying to manifest a new beginning for yourself as well too. And so this person has some fears that by the time they may be able to get themselves together, you may have walked away, right? They see you as someone that is very happy-go-lucky, easygoing. You kind of have like a child carefree type of spirit or attitude, which they also recognize as something that they like a lot about you. So you might even be dealing with a Virgo here with the Hermit, also just an FYI. So they also feel as well that they want to tell you the truth about a lot of things that they had held hidden. They want to come clean, right? They're thinking about all the ways in which that they had deceived you and they hadn't been truthful to you and honest. This person, I think the reason why the connection may have gone in a separation or an ending is because of their lack of honesty and integrity. So now this person is thinking about how can they become more authentic again? What can they do to actually win you back? Because they realize that you're no longer willing to put in the work in terms of this connection. And so they feel like they met you at the wrong, they're glad that they met you, but they feel that it was the wrong time because they weren't ready to grow up and mature and put a lot of their childish ways behind. And so now this person is realizing that they need to work on becoming a better person if they want this connection and want to be with you. because nobody makes them as complete as you, is what this person is thinking about. And so now they're adapting a new way of building up and making things a priority. They want to make this connection a priority now, because they recognize that this connection is rare, and it's not every day that you are able to meet your twin flame or soulmate or someone that you actually have a profound connection with. And so this person wants to reconcile very much in this pile. So let's see if there's any timing cards for when this person may return. Spirit, please, for pile number 2, is there any timing in terms of when this person may return to the viewer? Okay, you have 2. So again, 2 is significant for you. This is definitely your twin flame or some soulmate, for sure. So a time for healing. So again, right? This connection is going through a time of healing, which we talked about because there was an ending. So the connection ended so that a new beginning could start, or a new cycle could start for both of you. And this is for all areas of your life, not even just this connection. You might even as well be going through a transitional period with employment, or just things in general, like you've been moving, or you had moved, or you're considering moving. You're going through a tremendous amount of time where you're just changing and transforming at a rapid pace. We also have Cancer. So it says you and your loved ones are safe. So Spirit just wants you to know that this person is doing well. They're safe. They're okay. It's just that they're going through a rough patch right now. If you've been worried about them or worried about, you know, how the connection has been. And you or this person might be a Cancer as well. So yes, I'm going to get the last piece of advice from Spirit, and then we're going to close out the reading, because this is a quickie one tonight. Just going to get this one on top. Prayer. So it says, Dear Guardian Angel, help me be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul, and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God in all creation. So Spirit is calling for you right now to really just pray and reflect and meditate if you're not someone who is necessarily religious and more spiritual like myself. Right now, Spirit is asking for you to pray and ask your guardian angels to help you, or they are with you basically as well, to help you through this time of transition, right? So just remember to keep your light, right? Even though this person may have been deceitful, may have been dishonest to you, you know, it's a time to kind of show some empathy and compassion towards this person, and most importantly, yourself, right? Especially if this is a twin flame journey. I know it's not easy, right? But God, Creator, Source, doesn't give people more than what they can handle. So if you are in a twin flame journey, there's a reason why the ancestors, why God, why Spirit has chosen you for this path, right? They gave it to you guys because they knew that both of you would be able to handle what came your way. So this is a period of, I'm hearing for a lot of you, shadow work as well, where you're going to be doing a lot of inner reflection, as well as this person to help you have that new beginning and fresh start. So it's about changing the way that you had been conducting yourself, and this person as well is starting to change. And remember, if you are a divine feminine watching this for a divine masculine, when we heal, they heal. We lead the journey. So if we're not taking actions into our own hands and changing things, then your twin is not going to be able to follow. You lead the journey. So when you start doing things right and start living, you know, in the best version of yourself, your twin will come back. He's not going anywhere. She, if it's a divine feminine you're watching about, vice versa, flip it, take it as it resonates. They'll be back. They will sense that you've changed, and they're going to return when the time is right. I'm hearing as well that this connection very much is under divine timing, but Spirit wants you to know that everything is going to work out for the best purpose. I just saw 11:44 on the clock as well, so I would check out that angel number 2. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. If you feel called and would like to book a personal reading with me, I'm still accepting readings for the month of December. Thank you so much to everybody in advance, sending you all lots of love and light. at this time, especially for you, pile number 2. Hang in there. Until we meet again. Take care. Hey everybody, welcome pile number 3. So if you are drawn to these cards here, this is going to be your reading. So before we begin, I want to let everybody know that I am open for personal and private readings still for the month of December. So if you feel called to any of the messages today in this reading and would like to book a personal and private reading with me, feel free to send me an email at angiesawakening1111@gmail.com, as well as don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Much appreciated. It helps my channel grow and helps me to continue to bring content to everybody here on YouTube. So I'm going to get started in your reading because today is going to be a shorter reading than usual. Just felt very intuitively wanting to put out content today, so that's what I'm doing. I had a really productive afternoon, so feeling in good space, so I'm going to be doing that. So let's put this back here and let's start. So what is your person thinking and feeling about you, pile number 3? So this person is recognizing that you went within, because we have 7 plus 9, or 7 plus 2, which is 9, which is the Hermit. So you, pile number 3, have recently gone within. You went in some sort of, I wouldn't necessarily say separation, but it was more of you just decided intuitively that you wanted to create changes. I think that you're someone who is very sensual. And now you are going through a period of transformation, and that's mind, body, and spirit. I think your creativity and your energy level, which is probably why I was talking to you about my day and me feeling really pumped up and energized after today. Like I went for a walk for like an hour and a half. I came in, I made dinner, I cleaned up, I did everything. So I think right now you in general, pile number 3, are really going through a period where you are transforming as a whole. I think you're changing yourself intellectually as well as emotionally and physically too. And you're becoming this amazing goddess, and this person is recognizing this about you. I think you're also doing a lot of shadow work at this time, which is why you're changing your routine and changing as a whole to become a better person. I think for a long time you may have had a lot of repressed emotions or feelings that is now being released or has come up to be healed. And so right now this is something that you're focusing on, which this person is starting to recognize and feel this about you. I think that both of you guys are going through some type of transformation at this time. So let's see from the tarot cards what your person is also thinking and feeling about you. So this is crazy. This came out in pile number 2 as well, so you may have been drawn to pile number 2 as well. Wow, 2 major arcana, the Moon and one on the back, Justice in reverse. The Moon and the Hermit, so 2 major arcana in this pile. These cards also came out in pile number 2. So this person right now is realizing that they want to buckle down. They want to have a commitment with you. They want to have a connection that's able to stand the test of time. They're intuitively feeling a nudge to come towards you. They're feeling like it's time for them to get all of their shit in order. Because I think this person is recognizing that this connection has a lot more to offer. And they're having a lot of resentment, especially if the connection never actually got off the ground. And also another 9 here as well. So 9 is significant. So right now you both are closing out heavy cycles right now in this connection and in your life in general. Because 9 is almost completion, right? Just before 10. So this is the last stage before you enter into a new cycle with this person, this connection. So this person right now is recognizing that they want to get all their affairs in order. I'm hearing for a lot of them, they have been really trying their best to get their work situation under control. They may have recently changed jobs. They changed career. You might have changed jobs, changed career. This person right now is thinking that they need to come towards you, and they're relying a lot on their intuition, right? So right now they're releasing a lot of things which they may not have trusted their intuition in the past. They're letting that go, and this is also a 9. So this is crazy. Oh my God. So much synchronicities in this reading. So we have 1 plus 8, which is also 9. So 9 is significant for this. This is almost completion. And we have 8, which is justice. So this person is relying heavily on their intuition to release their fears and things that have been holding them back from the past. So here we talked about it, right? Repressed emotions. So this is definitely adding up. So this person right now is relying on their intuition to release things that have been holding them back. They're seeing that you have started to step into your power. You've taken back control of your life. You're releasing things that no longer serve you. So that's people, places, and things that no longer resonate with your vibration. You're releasing it because I think in the past, this person had realized that this connection may not have been fair as well. You could have been dealing with someone who was a player, I'm hearing for a lot of you, who didn't want to show up for you or this connection. So I think you just took your power back from this person and started to work on yourself. And as a result of this, you've now discovered parts of yourself that you didn't know about before. So this person is recognizing that they need to come forward, right? They need to make a move. But they're not in a rush to do this. They're taking their time, but they're recognizing that they too have to go within to be able to find the answers that they're looking for. So their thoughts are they need to heal themselves and spend time to discover themselves on their path to be able to come towards you and provide that dedication and that commitment that you need as well. So this person wants to be solid this time, but they're still a bit immature because they're just showing up as a knight, and then they went within. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or an earth sign or a water sign in this reading as well, or even an air sign with justice, a Libra specifically. So this person is thinking about all the ways in which they sabotage this connection, and now they want to come forward and create change where this connection is concerned. I think in the past, I'm hearing for a lot of them, they listened to a lot of their friends and even some family members in some cases, where they just thought that their friends and family knew best. And so they had put their trust in faith in their family members instead of listening to their own intuition. And as a result, they ended up sabotaging this connection. And so now they want to come back to speak some truth to you, but they want to get their shit in order before they can do this, right? So they want to honor their beliefs and honor you, because now they believe that this connection is truly what's going to bring them happiness. So now expect communication, but not rapid communication, but gradual communication with this person. As they build up their confidence and heal, they will be coming forward to communicate, to talk with you. And this person, again, is now trying to become that King of Wands, right? So they're being motivated by spirit right now at this time to be able to focus on things that actually matter and to come back to you with a solid commitment and be that dependable partner that you are looking for. So let's get some divine timing from spirit in terms of when this person may return with the Moonology, and then we'll take it from there. So I'm not going to take this one. They're telling me to reshuffle. Sorry, guys. So this person is going to be coming back soon. If you guys are not in communication right now. Or you're thinking about, or if you are, they want to show more commitment. And yes, they want to show the world the real them, right? And they're asking, they want to show you off to people, right? They want to show you off to the world. They want to show you off as their partner. I feel like in this pile as well, they have a lot of admiration towards you. Very much so. See? A personal issue reaches resolution. New moon in Cancer. So step out of your comfort zone. So spirit is asking you to also take charge and do things that maybe you hadn't done in the past or you didn't think were possible. So that way you're able to challenge yourself and then help this person and this connection heal, right? And so this person, there's also Cancer as well. Mutable signs is what? Virgo is one of them. So you could really be dealing with a Virgo for sure. Nothing is yet set in stone. So this person is thinking about all the ways in which they want to make this connection official, but they're still battling in their mind between what should they do, right? So you stepping out of your comfort zone is going to allow this person to make that decision, especially if this is a twin flame connection. Where if once you heal, this person heals. Or if this is a soulmate as well, when the time is right, they will be back to return. They're realizing too that they need to adjust the way in which they had been conducting themselves, and they've now started to look at things as well from a bigger picture. So expect communication very soon with this person as time goes on and this person heals. They're thinking about coming back towards you to provide you more with that solid commitment that you had wanted in the past that maybe this person wasn't giving. Or if you guys are together, then this person wants to take this connection to another stage. So again, forgiveness. Holding on to the past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a pretextual victim in a particular person or event. Blame is waste of precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing this, so you reclaim the joy of life. So Spirit is asking you to forgive this person if they had hurt you or wronged you in any way, or if you've had resentment or fear or things that have been kind of like inside of you that you didn't want to. So here we talk about it, right? It's right here. So this is definitely adding up with what we talked about earlier. So you have a lot of repressed emotions or things that you need to reflect on in order to heal. So Spirit is asking you not to condone the behavior that may have been done to you. So betrayal, heartbreak, disappointments that may have been done by this person or others in the past. But Spirit is asking you to basically release this so that way you can move forward and not blame other people for your shortcomings, right? People are going to do what they're going to do. And actually, I'm reading a book called The 4 Agreements. It's actually really, really good. I like the book. I'm actually going to read it after this reading. So you might want to check out the book. It's called The 4 Agreements. It's a very good book because it changes your insight in terms of what you had been conducting yourself with. So I'm on the part where now it's talking about, so one was speech is how things are perceived. So what you talk about, so gossiping, gaslighting, talking shit about people, definitely attracts that towards you, right? Because you're putting that negative energy out there in the world. And so it comes back to you as well. And then the part of it is also talking about understanding that people are only working in their own programming. So don't be upset about the ways in which people had been conducting themselves, right? It was all a part of a contract or agreement that they had signed up for. So life is about if you believe in spirituality like me, we all have contracts with people. That's how I look at it. And so when contracts end, the relationship is done or you move on, right? So what this is calling you for is, even though people in the past may have hurt you or did something to you, and I'm hearing for some of you, something traumatic could have happened to you in childhood, which caused you to have all this pain and hurt, or have fear of change or something along those lines. So Spirit is asking you to reflect on the things that happened in the past and release it, right? You don't need to be holding on to that feeling or fear anymore. It's time to let it go. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 3. If you're called to any of the messages and would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to send me an email. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I thank everybody so much for their love and support in advance. Until we meet again, take care. Bye.